Guess who's back? Back again. Chris is back. Tell a friend. Sorry, that was cringy. I feel like I should just delete this and start over, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna keep going. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I know I'm starting to upload a little bit more consistent. This will probably be the only video that y'all get from me this week, though. I'm going out of town this weekend, so probably not going to get any more content for the rest of the week after this. But my review for Shazam 2, which I saw last Thursday, should be coming probably next week. But we'll wait and see. But welcome back, like I said, to the channel. As always, my name is Chris. Ow, that actually hurt. And in case you didn't know, I review movies, and I rate them on a scale of 0 to 100 in increments of 5. Today, we're talking about Creed 3. Now look, Rocky is one of my favorite movie franchises of all time. The first Rocky, to me, I can't believe I've never reviewed it, because that, to me, is more than a movie. That movie changed my life, and it helped me get through some challenging times. Rocky 2 is amazing. Rocky 3 is really good. Rocky 4, I actually think, is a little bit worse than Rocky 3, but still a fun movie. Rocky 5 sucks. Rocky Balboa, I only saw it once, but I really enjoyed it. Creed, only saw it once, really good. Creed 2, only saw it once, really good. And Creed 3, only seen it once, also really good. I don't know what it is with me in the Creed franchise. I'm very weird with it. I own this movie. I have not watched Creed since it came out in theaters in 2015. I have not watched Creed 2 since it came out in theaters in 2018. I don't know why. I loved both of them. I don't know why I never went back to revisit them. That's very odd to me, but I feel like I really should. I've always felt like I should, but never got around to it. I don't know. I'm just weird. But Rocky, the first Rocky, is just... that movie really, really touched my heart. It really did. I remember when I was a kid, and I first saw it with my mom. And I didn't want to finish it, because I was like, this is boring. I just wanted to watch him fight people. And then when I got older and less stupid, I began to realize, you know, it's a masterpiece. It is. It's one of the best movies ever made. And I think the Creed trilogy has been really, really honorable to that first film. As a matter of fact, the only one that really, like I said, the only one that really sucks is Rocky 5. I don't like that movie. But Creed 1, 2, and 3 have been really good. I would like to review the entire Rocky franchise at some point. I really would. I was actually kind of planning to do it this year. But we'll wait and see. So let's talk about Creed 3. Creed 3 stars Michael B. Jordan, Jonathan Majors, Wood Harris, Tessa Thompson, and Felicia Rashad, and it was directed by Michael B. Jordan. This is Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut, and I gotta say, bro knocked it out of the park. Have a few issues in some of the writing, but we'll get to that. Let's talk about our pros before we get to our cons. So, for one thing, the fights in this are amazing. The fights in this whole trilogy have been really, really good. They switched it up. They did something different. They decided to bring the camera really into the ring and put you there in the fight. Creed 1 and 2 did that. This one does it, and it's just as good. Except, actually, this time, maybe even better, because the amount of detail that went into these fights is truly remarkable. I saw Michael B. Jordan talking about it in an advertisement for the film. You can see every ripple in the skin, every bead of sweat. When people get punched in the face and all the spit comes flying out their mouths like in an old Smosh skit. Like, it's really, really good. It also slows down the fights a little bit, so you can sort of, and put you in his mindset so you can analyze where he might strike next. I like that. The cinematography is beautiful, especially in these fight scenes. The performances are what really lifted this movie up. Everybody in this movie does a fan-freaking-tastic job. Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors are really, really good together, and they've been talking about how they want to be the next Pacino and De Niro, and hey, I'm here for that. They are fantastic together in this movie. It handles the subplots really well for the most part. They might, there's a little bit that may be a little bit unnecessary, but there's a few subplots there and they handle it really well. The music is fantastic. I haven't gotten a chance to really listen to the soundtrack for this movie yet, but it is really, really good. This probably has the best villain of the... No, it definitely does. This has the best villain so far of this trilogy in Jonathan Majors, because, like I said, he's just amazing. And it also has really, really good and a really, really good, awesome training montage, as every Rocky movie needs. Now, unfortunately, Rocky's not in this movie because of some stuff that was going on behind the scenes that I don't really feel the need to get into. But when I watched the movie, I can tell he wasn't really needed for this. I don't really see anywhere in the script where he would have fit in anyways. Other than maybe to take Wood Harris's part in the movie. But if he'd done that, he wouldn't have really had as much to do with the story as we would have liked. Everybody would have just complained that Rocky was really sidelined. But he was really, really good in the last two movies. He won a Golden Globe, I think, for the first one. But I don't really see where he would have fit in here. And I'm okay with the Creed franchise kind of trying to go away from him a little bit. But if they do make a fourth movie that they keep teasing, I like to see him come back. All right, let's get into the cons. I don't have a lot, but I do have a few. So one of the subplots for this movie is for the wife played by Tessa Thompson. She stopped performing music because she started losing her hearing. And the movie doesn't do anything with it. It doesn't try to come to some kind of solution for her. It just kind of presents this issue and doesn't do anything with it. Jonathan Majors also becomes too much of a villain. I just realized I didn't talk about the plot. But the plot is that Jonathan Majors is an old friend of Creed's, and he comes back into his life, and Creed helps him get a shot at the title, and then he just turns into a gigantic jerk. Very similar to the plot of Rocky V, except this is done way better. He becomes a little bit too much of a villain. And to the point where it's almost a little bit cartoonish. And it's just such a drastic, sudden change. And I don't think the movie did a good enough job setting that up. They did try to set that up. But he goes from like a humble jerk to a straight up jerk. And it's just weird. It doesn't work the way that I think they thought it did. So I do have one more con with this, but it's kind of a spoiler. So spoiler alert for this next con. If you don't want to hear this, skip like 30 seconds into the video. I'm going to try and talk about this really quick. So spoiler alert. When Adonis discovers that Damien hired the guy to break Draco's arm, he never turns him into the police. Why? Like, and then Draco trains Creed to fight him, and he doesn't even tell him what he did. So, okay, that's weird. It's just kind of poor writing. But anyway, that's it with the spoiler section. I could have given my rating first and then done the spoiler, but I'm not going to do a spoiler section for this. I don't feel the need to. So, anyway, Creed 3. Not perfect, but really, really enjoyed it. I got to go back and revisit this trilogy. I really do, because it's just such a good one. I've loved all three of these movies. I don't know why I've never bothered to revisit them. I own them. There's Creed 2 right here. I don't know why I've never bothered to revisit this franchise. I'm so weird, but I need to. So anyway, with all that being said, I'm going to give Creed 3 an 85 out of 100. I'll be back very soon with Shazam! Fury of the Gods and other cool stuff. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to Pod Parenting for more. Hit the like button. Leave suggestions. No, I said I'm not going to keep saying. Sorry, I've been saying that for over 2 years now. It's very hard to break the habit. But nobody ever leaves suggestions. If you want me to review something, I can't guarantee I'll do it, but drop it in the comments. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe, if I can find the time. Okay, right now I still got to review the Matrix Revolutions. So, thank you for watching. Follow me on Instagram at Potterplant Entertainment, please. Please follow me on Instagram. You know, there's something magical that happens when you follow me on Instagram. You see, when you press that follow button, a unicorn will come down from the sky. And it will land next to you. If you're inside, it'll be a little bit hard for it to do that. So go outside. All right. Turn on, you got to turn off your Wi-Fi so that you can connect better, because, you know, Wi-Fi doesn't usually work as well outside. But anyway, it'll come down from the sky and it'll land next to you. And it'll be like, hey, you just followed Potted Plant Entertainment on Instagram. So you know what I'm going to do for you? Because that is the best Instagram page in the world. I am going to give you this magical rainbow poop. It is my poop, but you can eat it. That is my gift to you. Enjoy. Man, I really pulled that one out of my butt, huh? All right, go ahead.